He's the one behind Constantine. Hello.
Sir de Corsilion.
De Sade, my young student, what can I do for you?
The mission you entrusted me with has made great progress.
Very well. Let's see. Good. You have traveled great distances, and the terra incognita will soon be but a distant memory.
Interesting.
Keep doing what you're doing, de Sade. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
I've come to find you because I received a complaint from the natives of the village of Vigigador. They want to be able to access a clearing exploited by our woodcutters in order to heal it. To reforest it, I assume. But our men there say that it belongs to them and are refusing to let the natives enter it. The site was supposedly ceded to them several months ago. But tensions are running high and some men have lost their lives. If we don't intervene, we're heading for a real confrontation.
It is very regrettable, and I approve of your desire to appease this conflict. According to what you have told me, if ever there was a contract, it must have been signed under our former governor. You should go to the archives and verify this. Then go and talk to Lady Laurine de Morange. And of course, I'll be delighted to help you once things have been clarified.
Thank you, Professor. Once more, you've been of great help.
Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
What do you know about Lady Morange?
Laurine de Morange is a brilliant woman. The work that she has accomplished here is remarkable.
In that case, why did the prince strip her of her governor status?
For political reasons, obviously. Allowing someone so brilliant to govern a distant city for too long is not without risks. She may eventually have whims of independence. What's more, the prince was looking for a position where your cousin could learn his responsibilities. This governor position seemed ideal.
I wonder if she will take over if/when Constantine dies. I don't know if we will be able to heal him on time.
What can you tell me about the congregation's status on the island?
Well, thanks to Lady Morange's excellent work, our situation is rather comfortable. Our young city is expanding, new villages and cultivations are starting to emerge, and unlike our neighbors, we have managed to develop rather positive relations with the natives. I hope that our new governor will continue in this direction.
Have you seen his condition?
Do you have any news from my uncle?
Don't forget how long it took us to reach this shore. I don't think we'll receive any mail from the prince for some weeks, but I am certain that he would be very satisfied with your work here. Just like I am.
Did you know that the congregation have already tried to colonize this island in the past?
Oh, yes. I learned about it in some old archives, but the prince made me swear to keep it a secret.
And I suppose that you also knew that it's where I was born.
No, that part I guessed once I arrived here. But I knew that you were not the child of Madame de Sade. I knew her husband, you see, and despite what you may have been told, you do not look like him. The portraits you saw had been modified to make it seem like you did.
Interesting.
I'm sorry. I imagine that uncovering such a lie must have hurt you terribly. But you can be certain of one thing. Your mother loved you dearly.
But why? Why hide the truth from me for all this time?
I don't know. The prince has his own reasons, and he's the one you should be asking.
I wish I
As for
could.
your mother, I believe she eventually started believing her own lie.
Looking forward to seeing you again, Sir de Corsilion.
I'm actually... fascinated with the fact that they would change her father's portraits just to make everyone believe that she was indeed daughter. And it's not like she was like a minor noble family, she was actually from like a branch of a ruling family. I guess her mother is descended by blood and father married into the family.
Minister.
Your Excellency, it is always an honor. How may I serve you?
That'll be all.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
I thought this was the archives. No, apparently not. Need to go lower. Ah, yes. Property deed of the logging expedition. Following negotiations between Chief Danakas and Governor Demorange over lands of Glengower region, it was hereby decided that the negotiated lands would henceforth be sole and exclusive property of the merchant congregation for the purpose of carrying out logging activity. Access to the area is now restricted to the members of the congregation. That's not very good, because it's sole and exclusive. So by contract, the natives don't really have a right to come back and replant it. Which is not good. We need your advice.
Good day, my lady. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
I need you to enlighten me about the property deed of a glade near Vigigador. The natives want to access this place, which according to them is sacred, and which they would like to heal. But some of our men there are using this deed to deny them access to the area. Tensions are running high, and some people have died.
Yes, there was a time when we enacted a lot of contracts. Do you have the document with you?
Yes, here it is.
This cession agreement is only signed with a cross on the native side. Well, writing is foreign to them, as is the notion of land ownership. For them, the earth only belongs to itself.
If they did not possess these lands, how did they cede them?
I doubt they knew what this agreement represented, to be
Indeed.
honest.
In that case, why make them sign it?
When we arrived on the island, we had to ensure our access to certain commodities. We also had to make sure that we had legal ownership of the lands we were occupying. The natives dreamed of possessing some baubles that they didn't know how to craft. It was easy to make them sign agreements that they didn't understand by giving them some. I was a stranger to their philosophy then. I only thought about my city, and I regret it.
I'm sure we can fix this mistake.
I hope so, Your Excellency. Come, let's find Sir de Corsilion. Can I help you with any other matter?
Do I need to run
My
back
lady,
again?
I have to go. Goodbye.
No.
Sir de Corsilion,
Nice.
It's always a pleasure.
Madame, I expect you've come to see me about this regrettable problem concerning a clearing, which my student told me about.
Indeed. And I think I may have a solution that will allow us to solve this conflict peacefully.
I'm listening.
I must admit that I established this at a time when the culture and the mentality of the natives was foreign to me. The clan of this village was rather open to our presence. They welcomed us with benevolence. For this reason, I think we should allow them access to these lands. In doing so, we would appease the tensions, and we would also retain ownership of the wood. We would even benefit from such an agreement if the natives reforest this area. Then we can exploit it for a longer period of time.
I find this decision perfectly viable, and I approve, but several men were killed, and their comrades will seek vengeance if the person or persons responsible do not pay for their crimes.
I am convinced that Dunkus, the chief of this clan, never approved such an action.
I understand, but I will only write a decree allowing people to go to this clearing, provided the murderer is delivered to us.
Thank you, Master. I will inform Dunkus of your decision.
Let's now run again. Whee! Whee! I wonder which one is the modified portrait of our father. Hello, Mal.
What brings you here on Manawi?
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Kwa awalam seg.
Qualum sick. Sorry.
What brings you here on Manawi?
What can you tell me about your clan?
We are the Beraig Nodas, the bearers of lifeblood. We
Lifeblood.
earned this name by bringing the trees and the earth back to life,
Oh.
by restoring balance.
There are a lot of Onol Manawi here.
It is true. We were already healing the earth before the bond existed. The bond just made us better. Many of us have chosen to follow this path because we are proud of our role amongst our brothers. Our village is home to the largest amount of Donegada, along with maybe Vishkadir. Is there anything else?
I guess Donegada is like shamans, if we would simplify them.
Tell me about your village.
We used to be nomads. We would go wherever Tia Freddy needed us until we healed the place. But the people of the sea came and hurt this place so much that my people had to stay here for a long time. For so long that they created this village, Vigigido, the place of the healed wound. Is there anything else?
Interesting. Then there's something here. That is the wound.
What do you think of the settlers from the continent?
I think
Assholes.
they behave like naughty, unruly children. They take what they want and break what they own without even understanding what they are doing. But they can learn and grow. And who would kill unruly children for being mischievous?
Interesting.
Is there
position.
anything else?
Interesting position. On one hand, yes, but on the other hand, they are truly psychopathic children that you can do nothing about, so I wonder how they fit it into his worldview.
At this old man's request, I investigated the conflict that opposes you and my nation regarding the clearing. You will now be able to access it freely to accomplish your rituals or heal the area. And the congregation will keep exploiting the forest. However, there is one condition to this new agreement. You must deliver this man to us, because he is responsible for the deaths of several woodcutters.
These men died because of their own foolishness. No one else is responsible for their deaths. If they hadn't cut all the ochreberry trees, they would have survived.
What does that mean? What are the two of you talking about?
3 woodcutters died eating the meat of an andrig after it was killed by a venomous dosentats.
It's nothing but a terrible coincidence. And if they had eaten the ochreberries...
We know that you're responsible for all this. The hunters told me everything.
How could you do this? You acted more foolishly than an irascible adolescent. By killing these men, you have brought upon us their wrath. And it is only natural that they should ask for justice.
Dunkus, I beg you. I only wanted the Renoixe to understand the value of the trees they were cutting.
Bloodshed only leads to more bloodshed. And you know that. I would never have thought you capable of doing something so foolish.
If you want to stop the woodcutters taking vengeance into their own hands, you must deliver this man to us.
I understand. But I have one condition before we make this agreement. The Lugaid Blau fooled us in the past. It is their turn to prove their good faith.
What do you want from us?
There is a mine in the forest that the congregation has long operated with help from my people.
Okay.
But digging into the mountain has risked it collapsing. We reinforced the earth with wood. We worked with the Lugaid Blau to save the mountain and the men. We agreed to stop digging and sealed the entrance with a boulder. But some Renaigse came back, and I think they started digging again. And some of my people started going missing. Perhaps because they had seen them break their promise. If the mountain collapses and it is your clan's fault, thousands of lives will be lost.
And you want me to intervene?
You have to stop them. Remind them of their promise. This is the price of my trust. If you do, we punish the person responsible for the death of the woodcutters, and all our quarrels will be gone.
I'll go to this mine and see what's going on.
Is there anything else?
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum seg.
These quests are really getting like multi-layered. They keep just jumping from one to other very quickly without stop. When will I be able to go back to the main quest, I wonder, with this pace? Pam pam. I also brought some food, so I didn't have to eat very late after I finish again. Mm-hmm. Spicy. Beautiful place though. Does very much look sacred. I wish it was safe to walk in forest right now. One moment. Okay. The berries. What are you doing here?
Sorry, this is private property. I cannot allow you to enter.
Really now?
Actually, no one should be able to enter. This mine is doomed. It's terribly dangerous.
I wouldn't know. Our employer, Mr. Maillard, is the owner. He's got all the deeds required. Listen, you should go to the authorities. They can confirm all the paperwork.
I am the authorities.
I definitely will.
No. Really no.
Sorry, this is private property. I cannot allow you to enter.
I don't think it's updated.
These people are reckless imbeciles if they start mining again in such a dangerous place.
These Renagze must not have taken us seriously. We should take a closer look.
Oh. Did not mean to do that.
We should take the path that overlooks the outer wall. We should be able to see inside from there.
Those reckless fools. They've resumed operations in the mine.
Why couldn't we just tell him I am the authorities?
They used captives from the villages to dig their mine.
They've made them into slaves. We must talk to Sir de Cossillon. I hope our nation is not involved in this business.
And back to Sir de Cossillon. Imagine if we could just call him. This is a lot of running. I'm intrigued by the story. But the running. Back and forth.
Sir de Corsilion.
The Sade, my young student. What can I do for you?
I've come to ask you about a mine near Vigigador. It was closed for a long time for security reasons, but someone has started exploiting it again.
I seem to recall that a concession in this area was sold to a Master Maillard.
Who the hell?
However, I do not recall the details of the contract. It was established by the previous
Lady
government.
Morange again?
He is a rich merchant from Serene who arrived on the island only a short while before we did. People say that he is unscrupulous.
Unscrupulous? That's an understatement. This man had some natives captured and he's using them as slaves to work in this mine.
What? Does this old brigand really think that he is above the law? We cannot tolerate such methods, but we must determine the best way to attack him.
With
You
a
should
sword.
start by finding the
Over the
deed
head.
to his property in the archives. Don't worry, we'll not let this man's behavior go unpunished. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Nope.
Looking forward to seeing you again, Sir de Corsilion.
We have done 2 parts of this quest at the same time. Running in circles around here. Whee! I mean, it's not that far, but still. As someone who gets very easily turned off by repetitive actions, I have to say. This document is written in legal jargon. It is property deed belonging to Master Maillard. It concerns some land shade in Quengua region, including an old mine. The document is signed by Madame de Morange. You will need her help to understand the legal
It
subject.
seems as though you can't decipher the glyphs of your own people's document.
I get lost in all the legal jargon, but they have Lady Morange's seal on them. We should find her to understand exactly what they say.
I am sorry to whoever wrote this quest, but I think it's a little bit dumb to make us run over the exact same points multiple times within one quest. Camp, village, Constellation, archives, Mirage, Constellation, village, camp.
Good day, my lady. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
Decipher this for me, please.
I need your advice once more. This time it's about the property deeds of a plot of land and of a mine acquired by a certain Maillard. Here are the deeds. I must admit that I understand very little of what's written, but your seal is on it.
Do not worry. This type of document is always difficult to decipher for the uninitiated. However, they are very clear. Master Maillard is the owner of a plot of land located near Vigigador. He can exploit the forest and plant anything he wants there, but it says here that he does not have the right to exploit the mine. It's even repeated in this other paragraph. Any attempt at mining on this land is forbidden.
And yet, the mine located on this plot of land has been reopened and is being
Gotcha.
exploited as we speak.
According to these documents, the mine has been closed for security reasons. This man's behavior is reckless. You should go see him. He's presently in New Serene. He usually spends
Yes,
time
you.
at the port when he comes. He has some warehouses there.
I wanna switch out. Afar. Let's see.
Come closer, good people.
No, thank you.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be.
Now, where is this nasty character? Wrong part of board.
Master Maillard.
Who's asking?
De Sardet. I am the legate of the congregation.
You should know me by face.
I'm flattered. What brings you here, Your Excellency?
Your
I'm
stupidity.
here to talk to you about the mine you have near Vigigador. Are you aware that you have no right to operate it? Nor are you allowed to employ slaves there.
But what are you talking about? Surely this is a misunderstanding. Listen, I'm sure there is a way for us to get along. I'm an honest merchant. I've always paid all taxes, and the small bonuses needed. Please tell your cousin that I would be happy to send him the gift of his choice.
How about no?
Now, Your Excellency, if you will allow me, I have to get back to my activities.
I'm afraid you don't understand, Master. It's not a money problem. That mine is dangerous. And you endanger the congregation on this island by behaving this way with the natives.
Come on, don't be so serious, young woman. I'm sure it's nothing that a small bonus can't fix. Goodbye, madam. Best wishes to your cousin.
Wow. He's an ass. This is like...
Are your boots what? Come closer, good people. The cure is from the continent.
Passing through. My dinner was a bit spicy. Now my voice is shut.
Sir de Corsillon.
The
have a
Sade,
problem.
my young student, what can I do for you?
I verified the contract with Lady Morange. The exploitation of the mine is illegal, as we expected, without even taking into account what he's doing to the natives. I then went to meet Master Maillard.
So, what did he have to say in his defense?
Nothing.
He turned a deaf ear and tried to bribe me.
Oh, some of these merchants are so rich that they forget basic decency. But it's high time we reminded him of who is in charge of the congregation on this island. Here, this is an eviction notice which dispossesses him of all his land for breaching his contract. For his crimes against the natives, he's banished from this island. I will make him aware of this decision, but you should go to the mine immediately. The prisoners must be freed as soon as possible, and the mine closed once
I
more.
hope we can make
I'll
it on
take
time.
care of it.
Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Looking forward to seeing you again, Sir de Corsillon.
Usually, logically, if he knew we were on his tail and we knew that the mine is operating again, he would have tried to Get rid of the evidence while we are running around. You don't go to the dude engaging in criminal operation and tell him, oh, we know it. Excuse me. That you're engaging in criminal operation. What are you gonna do about it? You just go and shut down the criminal operation first, and then you get the dude. Logically.
Sorry, this is private property. I cannot allow you to enter.
Oh, but
I don't
you
need
have
your
to.
authorization. I have here an eviction notice signed by the governor's ministers. The former owner, Mr. Maillard, has lost his rights due to a breach of contract.
Look, ultimately, we are not the ones who decide. We only obey the boss's orders.
In that case, where can I find him to notify him of his loss?
You'll find him around here somewhere, Your Excellency.
Excellent.
There he is.
Are you looking for trouble?
Master
I'll
Maillard,
show you trouble.
I'm so glad to find you here. Here is a document from Sir de Cossillon on behalf of my cousin. Considering the fact that you have not respected the terms of your contract of ownership, you are hereby expelled. The methods you used against the islanders has also ensured your banishment from Tearfredi.
Impossible. By what right? Guards, this woman threatens me.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Why is there a grandma on your guard?
These people were monsters. I wouldn't cry over them. Come now, let's go free my brothers, and we can tell Dunkas everything.
No one's gonna cry over them. Now I need to unlock all.
Go without fear. You are free. And know that we are sorry for what happened to you.
We must believe that not all Legade blow are alike.
She is an Almanawi. That's why she understands us. Thank you. We will not forget you.
Savor of the sea people. Can I check out the mine, or is it blocked by invisible wall? And why are there still people working? They forgot to reset the visuals. Yep. Sell. No, it's cool looking. I finally had congregation armor. You. No, you don't want it. Let's sell it. Just clicking science. Bigger science.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
I was able to close the mine. The man who operated it was arrested and will be banished.
Yes, those you freed told me. From now on, you are my Karants, my friend. You knew how to renew my trust in your clan. Just as trees grow back after being cut.
Thank you, Dunkus. I am honored. Will you give us the old man now?
If you allow it, I would like to punish him myself. Enough blood has been spilled, and he will only call for more of it. Since he loved the forest to the point of killing for it, he will be sentenced to heal it. Every day he will replant what your men will cut down. Every day until the end of his life. Does this punishment seem acceptable to you?
If I explain to Sir de Cossillon that the man was sentenced to forced labor, I suppose he will approve. Thank you, Dunkus. It is a wise sentence.
Is there anything else?
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum seg.
One thing I want to do before we go and for today. Before I forget.
Oh, it's you, Sergeant, here for a day. Oh, it's a great pleasure to see you again at the forge. What can I do for you?
First, This. No, this. Science. Yeah, we can replace it if I want to. Color. Or this color. Or this color. One 36, 130, 124. But I feel like this looks cooler though. This or this. 18 armor, 18 balance, 24 armor, 12 balance. This.
The best forge in Tyr. Oh, it's a great pleasure to see you again at the forge.
Do you have iron?
What can I do for you?
Do you have... First of all, weapons. No. Do you have iron?
The best forge in... Oh, it's a great pleasure to see you again at the forge. What can I do for you?
Science, lockpicking, science. Nice. Now you. How much can we get? I should wait for this to get iron ore, and then I'll probably use this, but it looks cool.
Want armor that fits you like a glove? We'll make it for you.
Finally some armor from our actual faction.
My Tempest. Can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
Yours completed, yours tomorrow, yours tomorrow. Let's see. Doing this tomorrow. And probably this. Although I'm tempted to put Afar's quest off a little bit. And then do this. Hopefully. Dunkas. Dunkas is the leader of the Donai god of the Beraic Nodas clan, the sub-bearers of the village. Vikitikov. Didn't he say like life something something not sub? A great healer of the earth and protector of the nature of his island. His wisdom is renowned and always seeks to preserve balance and harmony of all things. Dorgred, the Heart's Gates. Small area that lies around a mountain lake and is located near the main sanctuary of Tirfardi, which gave its name the Doors of the Heart. Kokodark. This mysterious cave is used for the test of water, supposed to reveal the intentions and the heart of anyone who accomplishes it. All those who are brought to visit the Gredhena sanctuary to meet an Onol victim must visit it and report their response to the leader of the Bordelaic Gredes. Quenvar, the tall trees. Quenvar is a forested and rather isolated valley whose tall trees are particularly popular with carpenters from the mainland and are the source of native name. Abandoned mine. This mine was abandoned and sealed by the natives in the hope that nobody will dig there. Indeed, it had been exploited so much that it almost caused the mountain to collapse. It seems, however, that some people have decided to put it back in operation. I think we shut that down. Purple Levelon. It's scary looking. It's project jet, of course, is alive across short distances. Surface Levelon. More powerful than purple, these creatures are particularly resistant with an extreme dangerous bite. Also, the tail swipe is pretty. How do I get rid of this? Pretty powerful. The tail swipe is. Okay. Tomorrow we start with this. And then I will probably skip afar for a little bit and do this one for a bit. Anyway. Thank you all for stopping by. Hope you're enjoying the story as much as I am. Good night. Otsu desu. Bye bye. Bye bye. Otsu, 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 otsu.